How's it going, everybody? Thank you guys for joining me today. Today's gonna be a awesome video. We're unboxing a new Boadicea the Victorious fragrance. Well, new to my collection, not new to their whole product line. This is a fragrance, spoiler alert, called Knight of Love. And super excited to bring this to you. Just gonna give you a breakdown of the agenda of this video. I'm gonna go over my thoughts and opinions of this fragrance, what I compare it to. We're gonna unbox it as I stand here, basically kind of let you guys know what made me want to go out and buy this fragrance and add it to my collection, and kind of my thought process behind it. But very, very excited because we did start this year with a bang. I'll put the video up here, but we unboxed $2,600 worth of fragrances from Boadicea the Victorious, which was just 2 fragrances. So yeah, we're continuing the tradition, but yeah, super, super excited to add it to my ever-growing collection of Boadicea. So stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Can't wait to talk to you about Knight of Love. Let's roll my music and thank you guys again for joining me. Please forgive me. I am recovering from a cold. Throat is feeling like it's seen better days, but the show must go on. And I'm super excited to actually bring you this fragrance. This is Knight of Love from Boadicea. Now, this is a wonderful summer fragrance. A fragrance that, in my opinion, is very, very energetic, very, very vibrant, beautifully summery. In my opinion, I think we could potentially pull this off in winter as well. Like, no shame about it. It has comparisons to Armand Jane's Montabaco Intensivo. I haven't necessarily smelled that fragrance. I think the only one I've kind of gotten my nose on is Nawab of Oud and Nawab of Oud Intensivo, which I really, really liked. But they said that this is a very close type of vibe to it, which kind of borrows from that type of DNA but enhances it further. So the enhancing part I'm not necessarily going to speak about, but one thing I will let you know is there's this place in my city called Niche Essence. Beautiful, beautiful luxury boutique, amazing store, amazing staff, amazing products. They just started carrying Boadicea the Victorious. For me, I used to get my Boadicea Victorious across from the border from the United States. And as a Canadian, it kind of sucks because customs suck. They suck. They just suck. You could buy something for $500 and customs will hit you with like 130 extra unforeseen, especially when you couple in the shipping charges, which is astronomical in itself. It makes it for a very less pleasurable experience. So with that being said, I'm so happy that Niche Essence actually starts carrying Boadicea. Knight of Love has always been on my radar. I ended up picking up a little sample from them and I was testing it for about a week. This is a true testament to, if you take a sample and you just spray it on the back of your hand and sniff, and you nose bomb like that, you're not going to get the gist of the fragrance, because the first day that I did that, I didn't find anything special about the fragrance. I was just like, what am I smelling? What is this? Like, this is it? This is all that I'm getting out of it? And I reported to my friends, my Boadicea friends, and they were just like, dude, just take a day. Don't wear anything else. Just wear it everywhere. Wear it. See how you like it. As normal fashion, people who know me. I'm always on the go. I did my 5-6 sprays of the fragrance, and I head out, and I was in the car, windows down, because it's summer. I don't blast the AC. I'm not a fan of AC like that, because I do live in Toronto, Canada, which we get a lot of winter, and screw that. I'd rather take the heat. And I was in love. I was in love, to the extent that I was just like, the fragrance is night and day in comparison to just on the back of the hand to the actual wearing experience. So if you ever test out a fragrance, guys, wear your fragrances, wear your samples, wear your samples. Don't just spray it on, you know, your forearm. Don't spray it on the back of your hand and nose bomb yourself, because you're getting the intensity of the fragrance like this, and you're not being able to experience the wearing experience. The wearing experience is where you're going to fall in love with the fragrance, and it's also where other people are going to fall in love with the wearing experience, right? Because if, again, you're just one spray here, this is going to be very concentrated. Again, you're going to an unrealistic approach of actually just getting the fragrance straight to your receptors, and it's shocking your system, right? So you're not going to get, you'll probably get a couple of notes like that, but you're not going to get the actual experience. Now, with that being said, let's, I guess, open this up. That's kind of what we're here for. So we're going to handle our stickies, right? And this store is amazing. They got Boadicea, they got Zoologist, they got Zerjoff, they got Amouage, they got Thameen, they got Nishane, Centelagia. That one's always a mouthful for me. They got a whole bunch of other brands. Please check them out. I'll link them down in the video below. Here we go. This is Knight of Love. Nice box. Again, just like I said with Boadicea, right now their boxes and their, you know, packaging is not really my favorite thing in the world, because when you take a look at it, the fragrance is just kind of sitting in there, and it's pretty loose. Like, I don't know if you can see that, but it's pretty loose. I mean, granted, you're not supposed to open a fragrance like this downwards like that. That's kind of stupid, but for the sake of the video, I mean, I gotta do it that way, so it is what it is. Comes out, there's a velvety insert in here that holds the fragrance, as you can tell, right? And that's pretty much it. I mean, the box is not really, you know, anything special. It is what it is. Retail price of the fragrance is $800 Canadian. What it translates to American, I don't know, but there's a currency conversion. I'll probably put it down here. But look at that. Beautiful, no? Beautiful fragrance. So, if you're not too aware of Ormond Jane's Montebaco Intensivo, beautiful fragrance, very mountain air type of vibe, summer freshness, beautiful citruses type of vibe, like really, really good. So, as I'm instructing you guys not to do this, I'm going to do this because realistically, I've sprayed something already. I've sprayed Raja Manhattan, so that's my scent of the day. Ooh, beautiful atomizer. Oh, right from rip, guys. Right from rip. Rip meaning the jump off, meaning right from the first spray. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We'll be running some B-roll here, but this fragrance is stunning. This is beautiful. Like, what I get with this is I get a combination of Tigar from Bulgari mixed with Erofa from Creed. You get that beautiful, juicy, citrusy sweetness and energy as vibrato or Tigar from the opening. You get this beautiful ozonic type of airiness that's just kind of kicking around in the background that just accentuates the fragrance in all its entirety. It gives you a little bit of a differentiating factor from the vibrato and the Tigar type of feeling of that freshie. There's that little bit of open airiness in the background that is really, really wonderful. Absolutely banging scent profile. Now, given that I've worn this fragrance for pretty much the past week, I've tested it from afternoon to night, and it lasts. You put this stuff on clothes, you put this on skin, it lasts. You get beautiful whiffs of it, especially when it catches the breeze. It's stunning. Now, given the high price point, is it worth the price point? Again, it really depends on where you're at in your collector journey, right? If you want something that feels like it's the best of the best, and there's potentially no better, this is what you're kind of playing with. This is the game that you're playing with. This is the bottle and fragrance that you're collecting. I just don't necessarily see too much that kind of surpasses it. Is there other things that have similarities to it? Yeah, like we said, Ormond Jane's Montebaco Intensivo, which again I haven't experienced, but just based off of the recommendations and what I've been told. But also the Tigar, Bulgari Tigar, and Sospiro Vibrato type of route with this fragrance. I just think there's a little bit more depth with this fragrance. I just think there's a little bit more energy and creativity with the fragrance. Not to justify the price difference, but again, if you're really, really slimming down your collection and you wanted something that was a little bit more top tier, I think Knight of Love would be that fragrance. If you were to sell your Creed, Arofa, and again, I'm not saying do any of this, but if you were to sell maybe 3-4 bottles that had the same similar type of profile, because again, let's be realistic, you're not going to use all 4, right, for the full summer. And you get money based off of that, and you just want to accumulate something that's really good, that'll last long, and that'll be something that you'll come back to and enjoy. I think this is the fragrance. Hands down. Hands down. Very impressed with it. I think the scent profile, to me, is almost as close to a perfect score as you can get. Really is. Really is. I think this is something that I want to experience when it gets a little bit cooler. In my opinion, I don't think you should reserve citruses just for summer wear. It would be very interesting to see what this plays like in a cooler setting, especially in winter, at least in Canadian winter. I'd love to see what it feels like. But if you're somebody who likes to go out to rooftop patios, if you're somebody who likes to kind of make a splash with your presence, if you're somebody who cares about the fragrance smelling just as good for you and your wearing experience, and having that kind of be the experience for other people who are around you, this is an excellent, excellent, excellent top-tiered fragrance worth checking out. I'm going to come out with a full detailed review of everything and score it, but you know, I just wanted to do a quick little unboxing for you. I'll shoot a little bit of B-roll just so you can kind of get an idea of what the bottle looks like. But let me know what you guys think. If you've tried it, let me know your thoughts. If you want to try it, let me know. I'll put some links down below. You can catch a sample for yourself. But definitely, if you've had curiosity about it, it's a banger of a fragrance. It's a ripper of a fragrance. So if you had any doubts, definitely check it out. Definitely sample first because this is expensive. But yeah, that's my thoughts. That's my thoughts about Knight of Love. Another beautiful green bottle added to the collection. And yeah, this is something that is not going anywhere. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe. We're going to be going through the Boadicea collection one by one, review style, plus a couple top lists and things like that for Boadicea. So I'm very excited to bring that to you guys. Let me know your thoughts. All right, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, subscribe, love, share, comment, everything.